Hello and welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio, episode number 307. It's August 4th. My name's Jimmy. His name's Jake. Producer BBD in the corner. We got ourselves a true Wednesday here, guys, and I am excited about it. I don't think that means much to you as the listener, but no, it means a lot to us. Minus something at 3 o'clock, which I didn't know I had until after I popped the gummy, and I might not have popped it before that. Jake, how are you?
Come on now, BBD. Ba-da-ba-da. Let's see that big old piece of meat that hangs between your knees. What's going on, everybody? Happy 4th of July. Welcome to JJR. I'm doing well. Jim, I had a nice thing happen this morning.
Oh.
Well, a couple nice things. Kemba Walker went to the Knicks, which is really cool.
Did he really?
Exciting. Yeah. So that's like fun. Yeah. We like that. Kemba's made
Went to a buffet with
ever.
him once.
Made my favorite ever. Goes to BBD's favorite ever, the Knicks. So that's exciting. Got a little workout in, blah, blah. So it's coming up is like, gotta go. Realize it's Well-Dressed Wednesday. Luckily, I had the easiest Well-Dressed Wednesday ever with this fire from the Hudson Valley Renegades. So felt good about that. So then I'm kind of coming up against it. It's go time. Gotta go. Order a Starbucks. And I'm like, you know what? Because Uber is normally like 10 minutes faster than the train. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the Uber. We've got an exciting JJR draft today that the true JJRs are going to love. I was like, you know what? I'm going to prep a little bit for that. I'll get in the Uber. I'll post my Well-Dressed Wednesday. It'll take me right to the office. I won't even break a sweat. Uber ride from hell. Guy didn't know how to drive in the city, and then there was an accident. No AC. Just having a straight-up bad time, dude. I literally told myself I was going to have to walk into the office and, like, collect myself for a second before I interacted with the people because I didn't want to bring that energy. Walk in the front door. Eddie at the desk looks at me. He lowers his mask, points at the shirt, and he goes, whoa. He goes, do they have that for the Mets? And I was like, I don't know. I got this at a Yankees minor
Eddie
league
wants
team.
to wear that.
Yes.
I'd love to see Eddie in that.
I did too. I was considering the shirt swap, but would have put me in a tough spot. But then he just completely neutralized me. He loved the shirt. He needs to find a Mets one. And then he brought up the Mets' brutal schedule coming up with the Dodgers and San Francisco.
I have a question.
He said he's not worried because he's still not freaked out by the Phillies yet.
How's Eddie know? He knows
everything. He knows everything.
He's always working.
He knows other teams' schedules.
Yeah, he has, really
I
only know the Mets schedule because we're in it here. You know what I mean? Like
he knows.
we know the Mets schedule because our Twitter account tweeted that they have a brutal stretch coming.
But you'd think that Eddie is walking around the building as he's working with like WFA in his ears. Like, when's he get his
memorizing?
No,
maybe he does.
Okay,
maybe he has WFA.
Yeah. I haven't personally seen him with headphones in or anything, but that's also because when we see him, he's doing like a job that isn't his job. He's not like, supposed to be the doorman. So when he's doing like the handyman stuff he's normally doing, I'm sure he does plug in.
So shout out Eddie. So yeah, kind of a fun Wednesday morning. Tico.
I got caught in bad traffic due to an accident yesterday. Not my accident. Just I got stuck. I sat in front of the bridge for like 20 minutes. I was like 5 cars away.
Bridge.
I was like just sitting there. Went in park.
What time did you go over the bridge?
Like right after I was wondering if you got stuck in it too because we left around the same time.
No traffic for me.
You might have gone the other way because I did my like kind of work around and get dropped off like right on the bridge, not taking the Deegan. You probably took the Deegan over to the bridge.
Last night.
Usually do. Yes.
I thought you were talking about this morning.
No, last night.
I had a lot of traffic last night.
Yeah. I watched. Yeah. Last night on the way home.
Okay.
Big accident. I was 5 cars away.
I didn't take the Major Deegan yesterday.
Okay, so you went around.
I did the same thing you did, and it still took forever.
Well, because last night there was an accident right there.
Yeah.
I was like about to merge onto the bridge, and all of a sudden 4 fire trucks came, and I was like, "This is hilarious!" And then I found it was like a kind of a scary looking accident when I drove past it again, like 20 minutes later. 5 songs worth.
Nick
a
Booba.
7-part.
5 songs.
Nick Booba, can Eddie the Door Dude get on the show? That's a slippery slope, Boobach.
I don't think it's the Jomboy. I don't think it's Jomboy and Jake Radio anymore.
It would be the
if
most
it's Eddie.
electric 10 to 15 minutes in Jomboy media history. I risk losing a job. It would basically be a job swap for me, and I can't risk that.
Yeah, it would.
It's Wally Pipp stuff.
If we could get
Same exact game.
I would love to have Eddie leave a voicemail and we just play it. Just
Infectious
every
laugh.
week that segment. But
You're a commuter now, Jim.
Yeah, it's like an hour every day.
You getting some
it's
pods
that's
in?
a big commute.
Yeah, pods.
Why'd you smirk when you said that?
Yeah, it's pods. Listening to pods.
You're still smirking. You laughed into the mic.
What's going on? Are you attacking me right now?
I'm curious. I've been out of the commute game.
Getting some pods in.
Okay.
Yeah. Visual pods. Yeah.
I got you now.
A lot of pods.
Pods with video
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, actors, actresses.
that do
soundtracks.
podcasts.
Yeah.
A lot of them do nowadays.
I know. I was actually listening to Farm to Fame on the way in. I do like have the YouTube up. I don't know. If I get in a car accident, this would be bad luck.
Okay.
I'm pretty good. I used to read while I drove, so this is a step in the right direction.
It's true.
I read the whole Seabiscuit book on the highway.
As the driver.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
More impressive on a horse.
Way more impressive
Yeah.
on a horse.
Just being
man.
factual,
Unless you're sitting backwards and kind of leaning.
which I'd like.
Yeah. But way more impressive on a horse. No, but when we rearranged our schedules a while ago, Wednesdays were supposed to be like our silly day. Like no baseball talk. Everything that we record is just all our stupid stuff. Like Jomboy and Jake Radio, and then the watch-ins or the play-ins.
Generally recorded on Wednesday.
But we've like been so busy that there's been meetings and schedules or interviews that like have just taken up, and then we can't
And you're
get as weird as we do. But
You're in
I do have to do
Denver.
I did 2 stats that just videos, and then we're gonna be watching / playing some stuff. So I'm excited because then we got pregame show. We can head over to the game if we're interested. If it's a close game, I think we should do what
Play
we
it
did
by
last
ear.
time and buy cheap tickets. And if it's
Like after the game starts.
and if it's close, like remember we did that last time and we walked over for just the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th inning, and it was a good game.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. So let's do that again.
Okay. Zendino, stop it. Zendino is eligible in the draft later. Little teaser for the draft.
Wow. Hey, this is brought to you by Magic
Whoa.
Spoon. First ad, Magic Spoon. I almost had a ton last night, but I actually wanted to go to sleep. It was 1 o'clock, and I was really craving Magic Spoon cereal. But
Jess had a bowl this morning.
what flavor did she have?
She had the maple waffle.
Did you like it?
She said, "It's sweet, but it's good." And I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of what they
It's
specialize
sweet, but
in."
like you could have that most days and be.
Did you say?
Like it's not too much.
Did you say, "Hey Jess, it is sweet," and did you know that there's 0 grams of sugar in that?
I did not. I said it's healthy, and she's like, "I don't want to listen to you in the morning."
13 to 14
Fair.
grams of protein, only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving, only 140 calories a serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, and low-carb. You can build your own box, get a variety pack. What would your 4 flavors be? I gave mine yesterday on Talking Baseball.
Right. Frosted. Do they all have to be different, or can I double down?
No, you can double down. Make your
Okay.
ideal pack.
Your ideal 4-pack.
Okay. I probably go frosted, maple. I probably put a peanut butter in there.
Okay.
If I'm being just fucking 100 with myself.
Yeah. Which we always...
And then a fruity, because I want 4 different varieties. I'm a variety guy.
Okay.
I think that would probably be my 4 as well.
Have you tried the blueberry?
I'm trying to think if I've tried the blueberry.
I don't think you have, because I bought it for myself.
I've been on a big you don't like anything blueberry kick.
You don't like anything blueberry?
You don't like anything blueberry.
But it's my favorite flavor of the Magic Spoon.
I know, Jimmy, but when we were doing the bar trials, I ate the blueberry. before it got to you. So I've been telling myself that you don't like blueberry.
Oh, just to make up for the fact that you stole it from me.
Jim?
It's okay if I eat this one. He doesn't even like blueberry.
Like
he doesn't even like blueberry. I like the blueberry flavor of Magic Spoon. Go to magicspoon.com/Jomboy to grab your delicious cereal and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code Jomboy at checkout to save $5 off your order. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money. No questions asked. Remember to get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free cereal at magicspoon.com/Jomboy and use code Jomboy to save $5. Thank you, Magic Spoon, for sponsoring the episode. Do we have our meeting with the fan today?
I just texted Sam that, yes.
So we have 2 meetings today.
5 p.m.
After pregame show, then.
It's after pregame show.
Okay. I have an interview at 3.
I have an interview at 6.
Whoa.
Are you doing the interviewing or are you getting interviewed?
I'm being interviewed. It's supposed to be last night, but I got stuck in that traffic.
Who's interviewing you? Is it a secret?
It's the kid we met when we had like the nice seats. That kid and his dad came down. I don't want to like drop names, but
Oh, it's that in front of us.
yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was funny because we were at one point, they sat in front of us and they were big Talking Yanks listeners. And at one point we were just talking about the Yankees because we were at a Yankees game and it's all our conversations. And the dad just goes, I feel like I'm listening to an episode. That's
Well,
funny.
I think the best part was it was kind of something we wouldn't really touch on Talking Yanks. I think someone just mentioned to us, I think we were there with our agent, and he was just like, who are some of your favorite Yankees ever?
Oh, yeah.
And so we had like a nice, passionate, in the seats conversation
like nostalgia.
about like favorite Yankees. And the dad was sitting there like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
This is real.
I really timed my come down and like meet you guys well.
So that was nice.
Yeah, I'm talking to that kid. I felt bad. I had to push him a few times because normally Fridays I'd be like good to do it, but this past Friday we were doing deadline stuff.
Last week was nutty.
Last week was nuts. So I was like, this Friday's no good, and Thursday was no good, which normally those 2 nights are good. It was the whole thing.
I'm getting interviewed by a website writing an article on us. Hope they're nice. Like 2 years ago, it's the first time I ever asked for like a retraction from an article. It's the same website. Different author guy. He quoted me. He like just quoted me wrong.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
I emailed him. I said, hey, I didn't say that. And he was like, I think it comes off well. I said, yeah, but I didn't say.
That's not your discretion,
I didn't
sir.
say it. Like the
But
quote,
it's not a quote I said.
the quote was like, we're going to go wherever the money is. And I was like, I didn't say that. Like, it's not our strategy. We do whatever we want to do and hope the money follows.
So no and no.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I almost said, when the publicist said I got this, I almost said, no, they
Last time they were
missed. But
different.
then I looked and it was a different author. So I'm doing
good.
it. So on the lookout. I got to make sure I'm saying what I'm saying, you know?
Look.
Do you guys have your picks for this draft? I'm still...
I pulled out the what's gonna be an eligible pick for me.
There's a ton of winners. Again, like this is kind of going to be a no losers draft, but there's some quality stuff.
There was one that oh, there it is. Okay, that's a favorite of mine. There's a lot of favorites of mine that, and there was one when it came in, I remember like seeing it and laughing, but I don't think that has come across my screen in this little search of the. Yeah, it hasn't. So I think I'm ready to go. Do you have anything else you need to talk about, Jake?
I don't think so. Did you edit the sheet?
Yeah, and then I made a new sheet because I figured you guys didn't want to edit how I'm editing it.
Well, we just need the other information to actually ship them out and
execute
stuff.
orders.
There you go.
Gotcha. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that was still there. But yeah, we just really need the last 2 columns.
Yeah, so I made a new sheet and I have like golded
10-4.
the ones that I like. I figured I should do that on my own. So, Jake, can you tell them what we're drafting?
Are we?
We don't even need to close
We
the
will.
chat.
Here's the deal, chat. This one is going to be a JJR special. I think we might have hinted towards it the other day.
Yeah, we let them know.
2 weeks ago.
We sold limited edition Jomboy Media jerseys, the beautiful baby blue and white and black jerseys we wore at the Home Run Derby, and wearing in today's Back Alley at Bats that just came out. They're awesome. It was our first limited time drop. A chunk of them got sold, and we thought it would be funny. We let the people pick a name and a number. So we are going to draft the best jersey names and numbers that came through in the draft. So, a lot of people probably in the draft right now purchase some because you guys are the diehards. We thank you. We love you. And yeah, there's some good ones. There's some traditional silly. There's some outside the box. There's also some ones
gotta be in
we might like. And the jersey draft is brought to you by Roman. Here's the deal, people. Nobody's perfect. Look at me. Jimmy laughed. Even the best baseball players strike out with the bases loaded. Been there. Best
You've
golfers.
never been a best baseball player.
I was from ages 8 to 12. The town still talks about me during the draft. Anyways, 3-putt with the tournament on the line. Haven't been there. Haven't had a tourney on the line. But I tell you what, if you feel like you could come short in the bedroom, whoa. I missed a word there, but it still works. It's okay. Go GetRoman.com/JJR now. They get you a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you for the best treatment plan. Ships to you for free 2-day shipping. The whole process is straightforward yet discreet. And getting started is simple. Again, it's GetRoman.com/JJR. Complete an online visit. Go there. GetRoman.com/JJR and get $15 off your first month. Straightforward way to take care of your EDD with BBD. GetRoman.com/JJR. $15 off first month. Go check them out. Ace in the hole.
All right. I have a board that is 20 deep. I chose 20 that I like.
We're doing 4 rounds.
4 rounds. Yeah, I think 4 rounds is the best way to go about it. And I do want to let people know, and let's not give away any government names of the purchaser because there might be presents involved and all that. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 jerseys purchased with Jake Sucks on the back. So that's pretty cool.
You need paper?
I'm all set, Dad.
What was the most common number? 69?
69, right?
Yeah.
How many?
Besides 69, I'd be curious.
69 had 54 minus 26.
54 minus 26.
Impossible.
25?
28.
28.
First.
69 had 28.
8, and then he threw 25.
A couple 42s, which seems illegal.
Yeah.
Good amount of 33s. I think 24 might be the next most.
That tracks. Anecdotally, when I was looking at the sheet. That
19
right.
24s. Wow. Ooh, a lot of 11s, too.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some fun ones. You guys did good. Thank you, everybody.
Shit.
Okay.
God, man.
Man.
Oh, God, man. Come on, God, man.
God, man.
Figured it out. All right. I am writing down a number.
I've written down a number.
I wrote down a number.
You're behind on the number game.
I wrote down a number. I played the middle.
Caught up.
50.
69.
23.
It's the most used number. Might as well honor it.
Random number generator 1 through 100. It's 19.
Felt low right off the rip.
You thought it was going to be low. You did think it was.
Low.
You said felt low
did.
before it even really
Yes.
ended.
Yeah.
So BBD, you get first pick. You going first, second, or third?
I think I would like the 3-4 wrap around today.
It's a good first pick.
Yep.
But I was open to taking.
I'm actually gonna take the second.
Wow.
Yeah, I want 2 of the top 5.
Right. I will take the 1 pick.
Hey,
I will take the
Smart
1
pick.
great, Jake. Good job.
I will take the 1 pick.
Hey, Jake, did you watch last week?
I did not, man.
All
I
right,
haven't
so-
had 2 hours 15 of you sickos letting it rip.
So we drafted with Moylan I want your quick thoughts. We drafted Olympic events you'd
Yes.
want to participate in. Moylan did 100-meter dash. Want to participate in and want to win.
Right.
Yeah, like if you were good at it.
If you got to pick what
it
Olympic
morphed a
events
little
you wanted
bit.
to win.
Yeah, there were some you did because it was fun. Some you did because it would be cool to say you won that.
Oh yeah, like I
there's
see
like a
your table tennis
prestige.
thing. Like to be the best in the world at table tennis.
It's
is,
also
would mean a lot
a
to
volley is just a
Right.
good time.
Right.
So Moylan went 100-meter dash, men's 4x200 freestyle, rowing, and vault. BBD went 50-meter freestyle, handball, balance beam, and golf. I did skateboarding, table tennis, uneven bars, and weightlifting.
Okay. So I was 100-meter dash the first pick.
Yeah,
Or
it was
is
the one
yeah.
overall.
I mean that's my 1-1. It's
yeah.
It's like one of the top events in sports for me. I love BBD sneaking in golf. Like that would have been a very me pick.
Yeah.
Could I have
In the
done,
last round, I'm very comfortable with that.
Could I have done like basketball or is that illegal?
I think we would have.
We tried to do single individuals.
As individual as you can
and the
be.
draft
Yeah.
like evolved a little bit. So like I came into the draft planning to take that weird 3-on-3 basketball because I think I could actually do it based on
Sure.
the people who participated. But
Yeah, I mean, I think the only other thing I would have maybe added was what's the floor routine in gymnastics? That's kind of my speed.
That's
Yeah.
the lamest one. Yeah, but yeah.
well, and going
Finally
into the draft because I
sexual.
thought it was like
I don't
what
think
you'd have a
men's-
chance to be good at. So that was on my board going in. It
Yeah,
evolved as we went.
a lot of the gymnast stuff, like uneven bars, isn't even a male event. But I'll be the best female, so
Right.
whatever.
Exactly. That's what.
Mine was just like,
saying.
you're so cool if you're the best skateboarder.
Yeah.
And then this is so much fun, ping pong. And then this was,
I really like the ping pong pick.
and then I was between like saying you're the strongest man in the world.
Right. And that's where I see someone in the chat right now, like decathlon is pretty cool just to be like, I'm the best at
I do
everything.
like a little bit
But
of
I just wouldn't
everything.
want to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
some of those like aren't fun.
Skateboarding in my head, I flipped it on last night, and I just had some. I was really happy for skateboarders because like 20, 30 years ago, they were like outcasts of society. Now we're giving out golds and silvers. Then the part that I was like, whoa, like the person I saw competing was a 17-year-old girl, and I was like, whoa.
It's like a 13-year-old kid or 14 or
Like,
something like that.
There's kind of pressure, then there's kind of not. And then I had some other weird high
Well,
thoughts,
for
but-
skateboarding, it's not that cool. But they showed the synchronized divers for China that won gold, and they're both like 14 and 15 years old, and
Right.
that made me so sad in the heart.
Yeah.
Like that should not be what those kids are doing with their lives at 15 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they've got a lot of life to get away from it, and you get a gold medal in your pocket, so you could spin that a little bit. But
Okay,
There was an
okay.
element at the end of the draft we came to that was an interesting discussion with some of these picks. Like, is winning the Olympics of this more of an accomplishment than anything
Yeah,
else?
so
'Cause, like
for,
you'd rather
for
win the
golf,
Masters
for
than the
golf, me and
Olympics.
Moylan said there's so many tournaments that
Right.
go above it. But for some of these events, if you win like the swimming and racing, the Olympics
This
is
is
the
the number
top.
one.
But it's almost, I mean, for golf, it's such a rarity that, like, that is your flex. Like, not a lot of guys are going to have that.
Yeah.
You know?
It only happens every 4 years, and golf isn't in it every year.
I think it's kind of recent, which is kind of weird. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. With the first pick in the draft, we were drafting the jerseys. We sold the limited edition Jomboy Media jerseys, so these are the best of our best of our best. I think the pick for me, so I'm between two right now. Well, there's a chance. Oh, no, there's not a chance that it's going to get back to me. I am going to take... I'm flip-flopping.
Oh my God.
Number one.
I'm going with Follow Your Heart, 44. So this is why I was torn up and my hand kind of got forced here. The person that purchased that DM'd me and said, hey, I want to get a jersey. What should I get? And I said, Follow Your Heart, as in...
Yeah,
Trust it.
Go with what field.
Whatever.
Yeah.
and they
you
got
feel.
that jersey, which is also a hilarious jersey.
Yeah.
So it's a win.
It's
So,
on my board.
Yeah.
Was a Follow Your Heart on your board, BBD?
It actually wasn't.
Wow.
It's okay.
Wow. It was on my...
It would have been had I known that happened.
Wouldn't have
for
been my
sure.
first pick, but yeah, just seeing Follow Your Heart, like that dude's a walking billboard for motivation.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was going to make it
I do
back.
love that.
And I
I
love
just
the
didn't
pick.
notice it.
Like, I can build a team around that.
All right. Now, I don't know if this is number one pick material.
All of them are.
Yeah. a good point, BBD.
I don't know. I'm drafting for me very much here. It's a very silly draft. I'm going to take it's number 24, and it just says baseball on the back.
It's a good one.
On my board.
It's just a strong one.
Cracked me up.
It's a strong one.
No, there's one that says baseball in all caps and exclamation points. Not that one. I'm taking the one that just lowercase,
Baseball.
no emphasis, just baseball.
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 It's a good one.
I'm really happy. I like both those picks for you guys, but these are the two picks. I thought I wouldn't get both of them if I took the number one pick.
Okay.
The first one I'm going to take, this is for this audience, and because I like it, I'm going to take Second Clap 3 with my first round pick.
Where is that one?
I believe
Yeah.
it was towards the bottom of the sheet there, but I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly where it was.
Yeah, I
but it's
see it
on there.
now.
Yeah,
see it now.
that's a
Which
good
is a
one.
little placating the audience, but I do genuinely.
Yeah, no, it's a good.
It would have been on my board regardless. And then the other pick I'm going to go with, it's the juxtaposition of the name and number choice that gets me really, really good here, and it is Jake Sucks, number 42. Taking the Jackie Robinson number and tainting it with Jake Sucks makes me laugh a lot.
Was there only one Jake Sucks 42?
I think so. There's a lot of Jake Sucks 69s out there, which is a fine pick.
That's got to be the most
but
common.
the juxtaposition of Jake Sucks and Jackie Robinson's 42.
Interesting. Both of yours
love.
not on my board, but I missed Second Clap. That would have been on my board.
Yeah.
I was scrolling past and I missed it. All right.
Good wrap around there, BBD.
I am going with, I just don't want Jake to take it. I don't know if he would, but I just don't want to risk it. It's number 99, and that's obvious.
Yep, that was my coin flip for the one.
Oh, okay. So that was that you would have taken that next?
That's a great pick.
And that's obvious is something that we've been saying. And as we've grown, it's surreal that stupid shit that we were saying when we were 23 to each other nonstop is now like in the vernacular of people that listen to us.
Lexicon of.
And I don't even know if that's from something or not. I would
Tough to say.
I think you started it in my mind.
I definitely say it a lot now, and it's directly from you guys. So
There's a lot of things we said when we were younger that are still around. I used to say, think about it for more than a second all the time. Think about that for more than a second.
Yeah.
And that's obvious.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick. Again, I thought it was eligible for the one. I couldn't risk, because here's the deal. If I say that follow your heart story and that doesn't become my pick, I've instantly lost.
And that's obvious.
that's
Right?
obvious.
So these guys get it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't know if I thought I might risk you taking that, but I. Someone in the chat said, "Wait, I was late. What the fuck is this draft?" We sold custom jerseys. We sold custom Jomboy Media jerseys, and people and one off. Like the people that bought these jerseys, we're not selling this design again.
Yeah.
And the people got to customize them with numbers and shit on the back. So we were drafting our this.
Just been straight up gassy lately.
You have,
I really have.
yeah, and that's obvious.
Is it from granola? I've been eating a
Yeah,
ton of granola.
yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
That's
Just want to
why
make
the
sure.
hippies are
to
so
be.
gassy. All they use granola.
Well, I'm a hippie, dude. Look at me.
Granola also sneaky, not healthy at all.
No, especially the new age granola they're making. Like some of these companies are making granola that's just like peanut butter snacks, but it's granola,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. Okay, I kind of shocked it didn't get snagged. But I mean, it's tough, I guess, with BBD's board. I am going to take Fortitude 42.
Yeah, it would have been my next pick.
Yeah.
If it lasted to me again, I would have been very, very, very shocked to taking it.
Just an incredible jersey. I mean, like, I guess how I pictured this draft is, you're at the stadium, you're sitting row L, and you got the rows in front of you, and you see the jerseys. When that person puts together Fortitude 42, I think that's a pretty special moment.
Now, Now, this one, and that's obvious. That people say that. It's not. We didn't start that. We just say it heavily, but then people use it, and that's obvious.
People
It's kind of
these
just
things.
How popular is referring to the number 42 as fortitude? Because again, now that Back Alley at Bats is becoming a program,
Right.
it's kind of out in the open. But we used to play backyard wiffle ball a lot.
Yeah.
And
The score
we
always
would
was
nev-
4-2.
It was 4-2 at some point.
it was
That's how
if
it
the
started.
if the count was 4-2, it was fortitude. Like
Yeah.
you never
The counts. I forgot.
we've just never said 4. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird one. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's funny.
There's a few fortitudes I think in there. So shout out to like the 3 of you that did that.
There was.
I think there's multiple. Or there
Well,
wasn't.
You couldn't get fortitude on the back and not get the number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's only one.
There was?
Yeah.
I thought
sure
there was
I saw
only
at
one.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll let me pick.
Man, are we going 4 rounds?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones.
Why, you want to go 5 rounds?
I'm open to it.
All right.
I'm open to
Let's
it.
keep going.
Can have fun.
Which might change my board a little bit. Yeah, again, this is a tight Jomboy Media lexicon, but in quotes, it's me, Ploof, 24,
Yeah.
is an unreal.
It's me.
I
It's
mean,
me.
that is a one-of-one jersey.
A lot of these are, but yeah.
It's me, Ploof, with his baseball number. Guy made some coin playing MLB baseball. First-round pick, respected guy. And there's going to be someone walking around with the Jomboy Media, it's me, Ploof, 24 jersey.
It's
and
me.
That's just as good as it gets.
Was on my board.
It's just
Your top 3 were all on my board.
I think we had some tight boards here.
Okay. Now, are we opening this up to a 5th round?
I think so. Like, it
Okay.
shouldn't be problematic at all.
Well, because otherwise I'm going to.
I'd love to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
able to shout out more people.
All right.
So.
All right. Hold on. Let me write this down. What number was It's Me, Ploof? 24.
24.
His number. Yeah.
His actual number.
It's me.
From a previous career he had, where he was beloved by people.
It's me, Ploof. Good.
Do you think there's a lot of people who he was their favorite player?
Yes.
Because
There's
he kind of is
kids
the
in
perfect
Minnesota
niche. He was there long enough.
that love Trevor Plouffe. And a lot of moms.
All right. I'm taking Averex 18.
Yeah, but I was gonna take it next if you didn't.
So silly that that's become something. A Dutch word that I found out. I gave away on. If you don't listen to Talking Yanks, I gave Rugnet Odor the Averex Award. Averex is a Dutch word for when something has the opposite of its desired result. And there was a point in time where every time Rugnet Odor did good for the Yankees, it actually was bad for them because it meant he stayed a Yankee.
He's
He's overcome it. But
It's kind of like the American, give a man a fish they eat for a day, teach a man to fish. Like, yes, you gave them a fish and that fed them for now, but
Yeah.
they don't know how to fish.
yes. That there's a lot of shocking ones when we went through this list, and I was like, oh man, Averex. And 2 people got Averex, just to let you know. It was, but only one got number 18, which was Rugi's number, but isn't
changed it.
anymore.
That's where I was surprised you didn't go with the other Averex. Because I think that one gets kind of like spiritual and emotional.
Guy Germain was lame. I'm not a 00 guy.
Whoa.
So
Shots fired. Thank you for
you were gonna take that. So that's twice now. You guys are saying you would have taken if
I would have gone
You
double
timed.
zero.
You timed.
That
your
was my
picks.
critique of your pick.
I like the 18.
Yeah, it's Rugi 18. So
It was Rugi.
It's after Rugi. Well, that's when he was the Averex king. He was
he's not
18.
anymore.
Right.
He's just a good guy now. That's trying
No,
to
he's
play
just
his best.
useful.
It's just a star. BBD with the double up.
Okay. Wasn't fully sure where I was going to go here because I was hoping one of those 2 would be here in this round. I think I'm going to take. I'm guessing this is an inside joke with whoever this guy's group of friends are, but Dave's Not Here, Man, 26. Got me good.
Yes.
I don't know. I would love to know the full story behind that selection.
Dave's not here, man. And
Dave's Not Here, Man.
the guy's
is the
name is Dave, right?
The guy who purchased it is a Dave.
Yeah.
And I did like that one.
I like that because I like picturing him high as a kite walking around in the public. And then someone says, Dave, and he just turns around.
Not me, man.
Dave's not here, man.
He's not here, man.
Yeah. I'm in the clouds.
It's good.
And then my other pick is going to be in the Trevor Plouffe world. And it's just Plouffe, number 10, honoring his brief time with the Phillies. And I like somebody going for a Plouffe jersey, not the number he's most known for from his time with the Twins.
He wore 10 on the Phillies?
He wore 10 on the Phillies.
Maybe that's just that guy's favorite
games,
number.
They gave him 80 in spring training, I think. But so, yeah. And I'm going to assume it was on purpose because of the Phillies years, and that makes me laugh that you're honoring that time in Trev's career.
Special. Walk off.
A lot of juice.
Still has
Probably the
juice.
number one moment
So,
for his performance. That walk-off was really cool.
Hey.
16th
Not on
inning
my
walk-off
board.
homer.
BBD, you surprisingly have stolen 0 from my board.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
a
have
shot
one,
at the
I have
second
one I'm
clappers.
saving.
That's not good on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I only missed second clap by accident.
And when we
that's life
expanded,
sometimes.
there's one that I don't think you're going to take in the 5th round. So,
Okay. Am I up now? And I've taken
Which we expanded to, so I pivoted kind of quick.
3. I have 2 more. Kind of like a heartstrings pick. I'll take. No, I like the comedy ones better. Catwalks in Tampa 4.
Okay. It's a power play.
That's a recent inside joke. Like I don't know how much legs that one has, but Jake and I have started. We've told each other that we should start saying whenever someone says like, "Hey, that's baseball. Anything can
Yeah.
happen." You just say they got catwalks in Tampa.
Yeah.
That's like
That's life.
like someone bunts one foul and then the next pitch they hit a home run and you're like, oh, someone's like, you think baseball crazy? And you say, hey, they got catwalks in Tampa.
Man.
So for whoever jumped on that,
Yeah.
Kyle, that's a quick jump on an inside joke / maybe not even. Made me laugh when I saw that one though. I was like, that's a deep cut.
It's a good pick. Okay, I think what I'm going to do. I think this is going to surprise you, Jim, and it actually may shock BBD. I'm taking the Beer 69 jersey.
Oh, wow. Come on.
I think combining those two is hilarious. Because 69, you think someone's going, obviously there's sex jokes there. So just going straight for it. Like, you're letting everyone know when you walk into the arena, this is my deal, man. I made this move. If you want to talk to me, it's probably going to be in one of those conversations. So I really respected the Beer 69 grab. And then I think I'm going to go, I don't want to say below the belt. I'm between 2 good ones right now.
This is your final pick.
This is my final pick. Oh, now I'm scrolling the wrong way. God, those people are sickos. All right, I'm going to do it. Someone got a 23 ain't Michael Jordan jersey.
What?
Because they ain't.
I didn't see that one.
Ain't Michael Jordan. Who am I? Ain't Michael Jordan. Tell you that much.
Not on my board.
Ain't Michael
But I like
Jordan.
the bit.
Okay. So you're done now?
I'm done. You have one more pick?
Yeah, with my last pick, I'm going with maybe the deepest cut of them all. Number 85, Nebo Bada, which was the team with the name of mine and Jake's Family Feud team in Family Feud.
It's a some dark stuff. Some dark stuff.
That's such a deep
To
cut.
explain that one.
Like a 10-minute video.
It's such an inside joke.
The only reason it exists is
Almost
because
not a
it's
joke.
not a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost not even, which makes it funny. The only reason it exists is because I didn't know how to hit, end. I was going to make the team name Neb,
Yeah.
but I couldn't hit end, so I just kept having to add letters.
Just adding.
So I just kept adding it until we got to Nebo Bada. That's the deepest. I was shocked to see it. Ordered. So shout
I
out.
knew that someone would pick that.
Shout out to that sicko. Nebo Bada.
BBD.
It is a fun thing to say.
Kind of works. There's a lot of great options. I think I'm gonna go to a personal one, and I will take the infield 5.
Yeah.
It's
a good one.
Neither of you were gonna take it, but I
put it on my board, but
It was around.
I think you guys would have considered it, but ultimately not done it. And that's my joke.
Yeah.
So
That's you.
originated on a draft.
symbiotic.
All right, so the heartstrings that I didn't go for was go Yanks, tell them Grams.
Yeah, I am shocked. You left a lot of family out to dry this draft. Captain Kirk.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought about drafting that.
It's a good one. That's my father-in-law.
Here.
Someone got Jake's dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Not my
that
dad.
one was on my
Not
board.
your dad.
And no connection to my dad.
I also
related.
liked all caps weekly dumb because
Yeah.
seeing that out of context, I'm just like, what?
That's where I was kind of at that with Nana Man. Nolan's Nana Bread, who you guys have seen on here. They're sick people, so obviously he got the Nana Man jersey.
I had someone got
people got
Story
DVDs,
Alley, which like you're just your government name, but they're not you or,
Just my
or
last
a
name or
relative.
related,
just
yeah.
literally wearing
And
your
I
jersey.
appreciate
That made me
I
laugh.
appreciate that. There's a couple of the relievers out there.
Yes,
I couldn't
liked
pick between the numbers. That was ripping me other names.
I liked
so.
the reliever as well.
The reliever. I almost went there.
Friend of the pod, I liked.
Yep.
Then there was one was unbiased dad, which I just
It's a good place
was
to land.
interested in that. And then the other one was Spachalski. Well, his just got spy on the back,
Yeah.
which is a funny, that guy's a spy.
Robespierre.
It's like the complete opposite of what a spy would do. You wouldn't just announce yourself as a spy.
Another one that got me. This guy, his last name was Kiss, and he got Smooch. And that's just a good nickname.
That
if your
is
last name
good.
is Kiss.
It's a power.
But I didn't.
play.
While we were doing the draft, I was like, it doesn't fit a pick. But
One guy's last name is Dill, and he just got Dill on the back, and I put that on my board because that's a funny name. to
Yeah.
me. Dill.
There's a couple of those.
And the other one that's on my board that I haven't mentioned yet was number 69, Old Weak Hurting.
Yeah. I was in play. I was in play for the 69s. Zoo was out there, which is just funny. Because what are you about? There's a lot of good ones, man. Jive Turkey is a favorite phrase of mine from...
yeah, I didn't
Nobody
know.
called anybody a JT.
Shot himself in the wiener. It's a Jomboy 14.
Saw that.
Like that one.
There's a
BBDs out
Jizzy.
there.
I did see the Jizzy with 3 Z's.
Trash Panda 69.
That's a play. They're all a play. A lot of good ones. Thank you guys for letting us be able to do that draft.
Yeah, appreciate it. Seeing what inside jokes or what old stuff stick with people blows my mind. All right, so we've been doing the video games where every time we play, we make up a fake name for our team, right? We've probably made up 8 fake names. But for some reason, for that kid, Nebo Bada is the one that stuck.
Nebo Bada.
Had to get it. Nebo Bada. Shit's funny.
There's a Hollywood in there. That's fun to put on any jersey.
Is his last name Hollywood?
No.
That is fun. So there you go. That's the draft. It's a little meta, a little in deep. We'll we got to do a movie one soon. One more and then another movie one. If we do a movie one every
I think
fourth.
so, right?
Yeah. I still
So next episode, we should give the movie
yeah.
to the people.
I'm still pining for Dumb and Dumber.
Okay. Yeah. Make BBD watch it.
Yeah.
About it,
Boom ba da dum ba da boom ba da dee. All right, anything else? It's good. It's a good draft.
I think so. Good draft.
Russell Lee says, "What's up? What's up?"
Zaza 42.
Someone got Zaza?
No, that's what Ben D in the chat just said. Which
Oh,
that's a reference I understood.
if anyone watched the vlog, I think we're still trying to get Nicole from both Take Me Out and Baggage on. I think next week. I don't know.
There's also a Bernie 51, which I kind of regret.
It's a good jersey.
It's a good jersey.
You think it was him?
Going Bernie instead of Williams, and that's obvious.
Yeah.
Probably just using a fake name to order stuff from us again. Bernie, you got us. You got
Always
her,
doing
Jane.
that. We have your address though.
And we will find you.
All right. What next?
Is it halftime? Do we do halftime?
Yeah, we can do halftime.
Oh. Ooh.
Halftime.
Halftime. Worried about the referee.
Ref,
Someone go check on stripes.
ref falling asleep.
Doesn't sound good.
Who's halftime brought to us
Dude,
by?
that's a funny skit. If the ref just is like, so like every time the whistle
Just needs
blows,
help.
I have him coaching like middle school girls soccer, and like at the end, like they're like, "Oh, "What's wrong?"
Yeah.
And then he's got like an actual issue that they end up like counseling him on. Like mid game, the goalie's just like, "She's just going through a phase. Like she'll come
Right.
back," and he's just like, offsides. And all the girls while they're playing are giving the ref counseling. Okay,
I'm
write
like
that
Nero.
scene, Hollywood.
Okay, write that scene.
SNL, that's a free one.
It's called.
You can have it.
Yeah. I don't know if they wrote it.
Did anyone write it yet?
I don't think they wrote it down. Do we have a package?
We do have a package.
Hell yeah. Halftime is brought to you by
packages.
Monk Pack, which we're out of because we ate them all so fast.
We did eat them all.
You have Magic Spoon for breakfast. You have Monk Pack as your snack. Keto granola bars, 1 gram of sugar, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs. They're only 140 calories. They're gluten-free, grain-free, plant-based, and non-GMO with soy, trans fat, sugar, alcohols, and artificial colors. And we tried these 2 weeks ago on here. They were so good. You guys can try them yourself. You get 20% off your first purchase of any Monk Pack product by visiting monkpack.com. The link is in the description below. And you can use the discount code Jomboy. They also have the happiness satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it, you get 100% back. To get started, it's monkpack.com. Select any product, enter code Jomboy, 20% off. Delicious, nutritious food you can count on. We thank them for sponsoring the podcast. We do. What was the flavor I liked a lot? It was caramel in there.
Caramel sea salt, something like that.
Yeah. There's the like blueberry almond one.
Pretty
Or whatever.
much
I forget what exactly the combo was. That was really good. Went quick,
anything with sea salt is good.
right?
Yes, sea salt's like a magic maker.
Right.
Do you guys
Put
have sea salt?
on everything.
Do you guys have sea salt at your house? Like your salt and pepper? It's not sea salt?
No idea.
I don't think so.
Should buy it.
Yeah. That's what we're finding out.
That was when I moved to live with my roommate David. He had cooking salt, but then if he was to salt something, or you could cook with it, he had Morton's but sea salt. It's really good. Difference maker.
Sea salt.
Sea salt, bee salt, eat salt, we salt. It looks like we got a book sent to us, BBD.
It looks like a book was sent to
Okay.
us, I assume, by a fan, and I'll let you take the lead on that.
Huge.
It's hard.
Needed a new paperweight.
Looks like they bought it directly from the bookstore.
Yeah, it's sent directly from the store. It appears.
What do you
I
think?
was
This is a
curious.
baseball book?
I think it's filled with ink. It's gonna spray it, yeah.
Gag book?
Gag book.
Glitter bomb book?
Don't send us a glitter bomb.
Please, because we'll never clean it.
Never.
It'll just be here forever.
It would be really rude if somebody did that. Like, actually, please don't do it.
Yeah.
The book in question is... That's disgusting. That's dirty. That's dirty and rude.
Oh no. Oh, no.
I will be peeing. I was going to try and save it.
All right. I'm going to try to get the crowd ready for you when you get back. I don't know. This feels like one of those things that you we've been doing this for a few years now. And it's been really cool. Two buddies talking Yanks, and that's turned into so much more. We started doing JJR every day as practice. And we're like, you know what? Our diehards will like it. It'll be good practice for us to get in front of a mic every day. A lot of the original crew, you guys remember, we used to talk sports for the first half of the show and then weird news stories. It's evolved. And so is everything. We used to go every day, then we went twice a week. Now we're one Jumbo episode a week. And we really respect you guys. You guys are our diehard fans. And for someone to have the audacity to send a book Balance, a story of faith, family, and life on the line by Nick Wallenda. Is impossibly rude. We come out here every Wednesday and try to have a good time. And to put my friend through this is something that I'm a little disappointed in you guys. We give you everything. And then to go nuclear like that,
Let me see that.
it just doesn't seem
Go
right.
find our P.O.
It
box.
just doesn't seem right.
Stupid picture of him.
Jimmy noted there's a picture of him on the back.
Look how big the font is. Dude couldn't even write a real book.
The margins are huge.
It's huge. There's like 10 words on this
Huge
page.
margins.
Huge font with huge
Just
margins.
making us less pages.
Yeah.
Reads like a damn kid's book.
That was never an option for Nick Wallenda.
Let me see if there's an index. No.
Biggest index guy I know.
Well, I was going to look.
History major.
gonna
I
look-
get it.
Yeah, I was going to look up death.
Mighty Machismo in the chat. That's basically a glitter bomb. It is. It is.
Because we're never going to be able to get rid of this thing.
Feels like a
just here.
Horcrux. Feels trapped. Are you reading it? What are you
Carmen
reading
in
right
the
now?
chat with a couple good notes.
Walk us through your thought. Just let your thoughts
Just-
out.
Just let it flow.
Carl Wallenda's great-grandfather, Johannes, was an acrobat. So was his namesake, his grandfather, Carl. His father, Engelbert, was an animal trainer as well as a celebrated aerialist. I can't even follow the
Right.
lineage of that.
Why'd it start with Carl?
Started ending with Carl.
Like starting with Carl's father was this, then Carl was that.
I'm worried you're going to read this book.
Carl Wallenda had it in his blood. It was in passion, boiling blood, even a violent blood. I mean, all these people died. Because they fell during High Wire Act.
Carmen's full of good ideas today.
Audio reading of this book. No.
No, I mean,
No.
how many times do you think he talks about Jesus?
A lot.
I mean, it was part of the subtitle.
Was it?
That yeah, he mentions religion in there, right?
Yeah.
Or faith.
Faith, I believe.
I mean, it's just so inconsiderate. Imagine believing in a God that protects people and sets people on the right path, and you believe in this higher being that does that for everyone, and you take a gun and you put one bullet in it, and then you say, God, please help me. God, in this moment, please divert all your attention to me. I may kill myself. You're just hogging God for no reason.
He's a God hog.
He's a God hogger, yes. And to believe in God is just like you have to understand the selfishness in hogging him.
Right, you shouldn't want to use God.
If you're a religious guy,
I'm
fully
a tightrope
believe in God.
walk across the Grand Canyon without a safety net. And every step of the way, Jesus, I'm going to be asking for your help personally. Like, he's got so much other stuff.
Right.
People trying to literally just walk on ground
people need water.
because they got paralyzed in an accident.
Hungry.
You're...
Walking water.
You can't do it.
You're making
if
a choice.
If he was not a God guy, I'd respect it so much more.
Yeah.
But he just hogs God for everyone. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch 10 seconds of Nick Wallenda tightrope walking.
Yeah.
It's nothing but, Jesus, please help me. Jesus, I hope you're with me. Jesus, like, dude,
Yeah.
that's so selfish. You can't just, like, light yourself on fire, then make it Jesus' business to save you. Fucking Nick Wallenda. Get out of here.
Thanks for the gift.
So that's a great mail segment.
What a butthead that guy is.
That was brought to you by Monk Bars.
Thanks, Monk Bars.
Monk pack.
Monk Pack.
In the pack, you'll get some bars.
There's
And
bars.
the bars are good.
Monk Bars make up a Monk Pack.
Yes.
True or false?
Could be false.
I feel dirty. We got another
I feel
mail or
No,
something?
that is the only
I feel
package.
a little dirty.
Only package we had.
I don't know.
Can you, like, there's a thing over there has daily trivia. Can you read one of those? Something to wash this
We
off
need
of
to
us.
wash our mouth out.
A thing over there with daily trivia.
Yeah, right.
That baseball calendar.
Yes. Okay. This last year's.
It's a bad feeling. I gave them a whole speech.
I heard a little bit of it. I appreciate it.
We do too much.
All right, here's some trivia that was supposed to be on Friday, March 13th, 2020. Of the eight...
Dropped it.
Of the 8 teams that have hit 4 consecutive homers in a game, how many have those come against a single pitcher? A, none. B, 2. C, 4. D, 5. E, 6. But we can just make it a straight-up question.
So-
Say it again.
Whenever
So there's been 8 times that a team has hit 4 consecutive homers, like back-to-back to back.
Yeah,
to back.
2006, Clay Rapata. Was that his name? Against Boston?
It wasn't... I think Clay
probably the
Rapata was part of it. I'm thinking of Chase Wright.
kind of can't look it.
It was Chase Wright. Well, I know that
for
one.
the Yankees.
So there's at least one. 0 is out.
So how many came against one pitcher? The options they gave are none, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
When was this made? I think Chris Archer did it in
So
2019.
that's the
this,
other problem.
this is a
here.
2020 calendar, so I would assume that that's
I think
So
that's
the
Archer-
part
past
of
2
it.
years.
So I think there's definitely 2. I think Archer did it. What's the highest?
I think it's 6. That's
The
what I'm
highest
currently
they gave
leaning.
us is 6.
There's a 6 and a 5, which feel like the solution. Because again, relievers haven't been popular until the first recent 20 years or so.
So this is how you just play the question. I'm going to say 5. I'm going to say they're not going to make it the highest available. They're going to make it the second highest.
Yeah.
So I'm going
That was
to...
either none, 2, 4, 5, 6.
None, 2, 4... So many
So
options.
there was 5 choices, yeah.
That's too many options. That's unfair.
That's unfair. Yeah, when I went to SAT prep class, they taught me how to deduct out of 4 possible
4
answers.
straight homers.
I think
Could
at least
be
when
fu-
I took it, they give you
It's
5
4, 5, or
options on there.
6. We know it's not 0 or 2.
But I don't think it's 6 because I don't think it's the highest option they would offer.
That's the testing. I think this could be where they are trying to trick us.
Because you think
Half
it's so
seems
low.
too convenient.
I'm gonna go.
So
I'm
it's
guessing
5 or 6. I'm with you on 5. I want 6 so we have it covered.
And it's 4.
It's bullshit. You can't have it be half.
Yeah.
The answer is C. On July 3rd. Yeah, I'm not reading all of that, but Indians off Paul Wojtak in 63.
Good game.
Red Sox against Chase Wright in 07. Diamondbacks against Dave Bush in 2010.
Kitchen coach Dave Bush.
And Brewers got again in 2017.
Hold up.
Michael Blazek.
Didn't Chris Archer give up?
I don't have a memory of that, but look.
I thought I did a breakdown on it.
Maybe somebody came
Chris
in.
Archer,
Maybe somebody
straight
came in and
homers?
gave up the 4th.
He gave up 5.
In a row?
Consecutively? Maybe it was
I
just
feel like
one
it would have been a
inning.
bigger deal.
4 home runs in 1 inning.
He gave up 4 in 1 inning.
Yes.
It was home run, strikeout, home run, home run.
Oh, that strikeout probably felt good.
It was Austin Riley, young, thick, 3 pitches.
He was younger then.
All right. I wish we would have got the trivia. That would have been.
Let's do another
can do
quick,
another
just another
trivia.
quick
would have been
trivia.
a better washing.
Maybe one without 12 options.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, Jesus.
So-
help me
so
get this
they
trivia
all-
right. Please, God,
almost
if you
all
could,
have
Hey.
if you could really look out for me in this moment, please, Jesus, help me get this trivia.
We don't want to be God hoggers.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is okay. This is actually a ranking form of trivia. So rank the following pitchers. So you might want to get
If there's more
Might
than
wanna get
like
a pen
4 BBD.
rank the following pitchers by number of consecutive seasons they won 15 or more games.
Oh my God.
BBD, this is the question, dude.
Okay.
I'm just scrolling through the calendar. We're up to March 17th.
okay.
So you got
And
a
I
couple
just-
more days.
I just skipped like 4 in a row, so I don't know.
chose this. Okay.
Calendar
Gaylord
from
Perry,
last
Christian.
year? I don't think we're gonna use it, man.
Fine.
Those guys out of here.
Fine.
Yeah.
First pitcher to win 4 consecutive Cy Young awards.
Okay.
Nolan
Or
Ryan.
no, not consecutive, just 4 total.
Nolan Ryan.
First
Your
pitcher to win
options
4
are
Cy
Sandy
Youngs.
Koufax, Randy Johnson, Jim Palmer, Steve Carlton.
Not Nolan Ryan then.
Doesn't seem like it.
Nolan Ryan never won one.
Oh yeah, that's the fun fact.
I'm going Sandy Koufax. Everyone talks about him like he's the best ever. So time.
What are the other options?
Koufax, Randy Johnson, Jim Palmer, Steve Carlton.
My brain said Steve Carlton.
I like it.
Randy Johnson's a pretty easy eliminator there because he's after all of them.
Okay. I
Okay.
like what you're saying.
So that's if you're doing the multiple choice.
Right.
thing, that's the
I
easy
see what you're
cross out.
saying.
Yeah.
It is Steve Carlton.
Yeah. I don't know why. I must have heard that before.
Probably heard it before. You were looking at that date a lot last year.
Sandy Koufax had a surprisingly short career too.
Right.
That's what I went in my head. I was like, didn't he retire?
But I was like,
really
he might
young?
have gotten to 4 anyway. 'Cause
Well,
he's
that's
that
why I was
good.
wondering. Because, dude, Sandy Koufax has some rare air in baseball. And it's because he went out on top. He finished back-to-back Cy Youngs at age 30.
Retired at age 30. Yeah, it's crazy.
So, like, isn't that nuts, dude? That's one of the weirdest things about sports. If you go out on top,
That's why they say only the good die young.
kind of.
Back-to-back Cy Youngs and second place MVP finishes to end his career.
I think they say only the good die young. No, I think it's because usually you get remembered positively.
Yeah. But it's, I don't know. I think it's with the greats in sports. It's obviously a piece of that.
How
but it's
funny
just
is the
weird.
concept of original sin?
Sounds nice.
I just caught what you said. The next trivia question kind of pissed me off.
Okay.
No, okay. What is it?
Say it.
So, well, I didn't realize that it's framed as a true or false.
Okay, I love those.
So I thought it said.
Gonna
so,
get hot here. Gonna get
so I
hot.
read only one player has hit more than 300 home runs and batted over 350 lifetime. True or false?
Say the stats again?
300 home runs, 350 lifetime batting average.
False.
Only
350
one has
games.
done it. True or false?
350.
Only one has done it. That question does suck. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there one
350
person
is
that
lifetime.
seems
It-
very high.
To hit 300 home runs, you have to play for like
to be
15
good.
years.
I'd say false was probably true. Oh, didn't you know that Hank Largoukis was good?
False. No one's done it.
It's true. And the way they phrase the answer. First of all, so I didn't notice it was a true or false question. Right. So when I went to flip to the answer and the first word is true, I got angry. It says true. Undoubtedly the greatest second baseman who ever lived. Undoubtedly.
Yeah. So like
Just putting opinions in there.
He didn't put a hit up on
Rogers Hornsby clubbed 300 home runs and hit 358 lifetime.
The answer is false because Rogers Hornsby didn't exist.
He's a rumor.
Dude, Roger Hornsby.
Hey, if you're watching the show live and you watched Rogers Hornsby play live, raise your hand.
Put your hand down.
Oh, that's right. Nobody has.
They have his 1915 game logs, though. No home runs.
Rogers Hornsby.
What stadiums was Roger Hornsby's playing in? Like when he hit 42 home runs in 1922.
It's got a funny name. I love Rogers Hornsby. I'm sorry for the Rogers Hornsby slander. Holy smokes, Carmen.
Oh, Carmen.
Wow.
Do you know what Rogers Hornsby's nickname was?
The Horn.
Raja! That's honestly what it says.
That's what it says.
Where'd he get all his home runs?
Looks like he's got a couple big years in St. Louis. 42 and 39. Those are big boy homers. If there's a loophole, I will hate Rogers Hornsby. But there's not. He's a stud.
Did he play at the Baker Bowl?
He's a stud.
Who did?
Are you asking me where the Cardinals played in the 1920s?
No, yeah, no.
Because they were at Sportsman Park 3.
102 of his homers were Sportsman Park.
In 1922, he was hitting him at Sportsman's Park 3.
Okay.
Man. It does have, you know how it shows the top 12 players in their WAR?
Yeah.
Looking at an old-timey team and seeing that is pretty cool. Oh, my God. This one guy's name is Specs.
53 and
probably wore glasses, right?
Yes. So that's how we knew you. Jim, you like this? He lived to be 90 years old.
That's awesome.
Specs.
Nice long life.
Specs top horser. What's that?
His last
First name was George, but
his last name kind of sucked.
called him Specs. 347 on base, a little ahead of his time with the walks.
It was 310 down the right field line. So it was a real park he was hitting these homers in. 422 to dead center.
Oh, man.
It's a shot.
How come they purposely made a difference maker for strikeout looking versus swinging? The K goes backwards, but they never once thought, why don't we make it make the R in HR lowercase if it was inside the park? Do something for me. Do something to separate the two. They can still count the same.
They can still
but like
beat a
when you
home
go
run.
to the, strikeouts all count the same, but they differentiate in the box score. How come we never did that? I'd love to be able to look at Rogers Hornsby's home runs right now and then
know how many were inside the park.
know how many were inside the park versus how many over the fence.
Do we know? This is me just genuinely asking. When you look at a pitcher, does it tell you how many strikeouts we're looking versus swinging when you look at like a baseball reference?
You'd have to go to their splits. So then
in there,
Baseball
within
Reference
there.
would be able to go to the splits, and then that's where you'd say.
Okay, I didn't know.
Moving forward, can we?
I don't care kind of at all.
You don't care? You're not interested back in the day, though?
Not super, because I
You
mean,
would be
you played
interested.
the game that way. Like,
just it's not. There's no judgment being made. It's just interesting.
I think that's the problem. I think if you found out half of Roger Hornsby's were inside the park home runs, there would be judgment made.
you play the game that way.
But that's baseball, baby.
It'd be so funny if he hit 22 and 20 of them were inside
Rogers
the park.
Hornsby
I mean, he
has
also played in a time. I don't know about him
33
specifically.
career inside the park home runs.
So where did you see
Where'd
that?
you see that?
I Googled how many inside park home runs Rogers Hornsby. And it gives the top 20. He is 8th all time on inside the park home runs.
Where are they finding this list?
I have a baseball almanac site. Bless you.
Thank
Do
you.
you have so who's number one?
Number 1 was Jesse Burkett, who's not in my book.
Who's the highest in your book?
Tris Speaker has 38. Let's see. Most in a season is Ty Cobb with, or no, Sam Crawford has the NL record with 12
In a season.
in one season.
So some way they did differentiate then.
They tracked it for sure.
I wonder how.
Yeah, what
Guy
is-
Hecker had 3 inside the park home runs in 1886. Greg Gagne had an inside the park home run. So do they have this like up to date? Like, can you sort and find out?
I'm not doing a great job clicking around, and I can't tell what's me and what's this website.
Baseball Almanac has some good info, but real brutal. Like,
You have to
Yeah.
go to them. They're
yeah. I'm just
I'd
gonna.
love to
I'm
do,
just gonna.
I'd love to do a post like a
Ooh.
post-war filter.
Desmond Fleetwood in the chat says, call it a quadruple. Single, double, triple, quadruple.
Oh,
but if you hit a
okay.
home run.
Yeah.
Home runs are home runs.
This is players with an inside the park home run in first at bat.
They have that
Toledo.
labeled
Guy Hecker
unnecessarily.
has 3.
Does anyone else have any?
Well, Oyster Burns has 3.
Oyster Burn sounds like a chef coming home and telling his wife how the day went. Oh, I
Actually,
got some oyster burns.
Burns.
God, I could be on Baseball Reference forever. Oyster Burns led the league with home runs in 1890.
Oyster Burns.
His birth name was Thomas,
Do you think he just liked eating oysters?
or he smelled like one.
Ooh.
According to historian Lee Allen,
Yeah.
Burns earned the nickname Oyster simply because he liked eating them.
Yeah.
He was generally known as Tommy.
Must have been a big hornball, huh?
He didn't even go by Oyster. It was
Like his
generally
friends
known by...
weren't calling him oyster.
But we're going to remember him to this day as Oyster.
To everyone, he was Tommy.
oyster in the as his official name in the book is oyster.
Oyster Burns.
Oyster played all over, man. He played every position except catcher.
Good for him.
Yeah.
1884.
Oyster.
Versatile.
I'm going to go to Oyster Burns. Let's go see who else was on the 1887 Baltimore Orioles with Oyster Burns.
Okay.
Jumbo Davis. He had to be huge, right?
Oh, or small.
Or small.
That's the game we play.
Blondie Purcell. Blonde hair.
I'm going blonde.
Phenomenal Smith.
Good at baseball.
Bill Gardner, question mark? there's,
We want to remember you.
there's also Jackie Hayes, question mark.
Hayes.
Jumbo Davis was 5'11", 195, so almost not too small or too big.
Probably at the time he was pretty big. Weren't we smaller then?
It's 5'11", still pretty short.
What year is this?
We gotta wait.
1880 something.
I think that's a legit. That's probably what, 6'3" now?
He was fast. He led the league in triples.
Jumbo Davis.
Oyster Burns played before they designated between the 3 outfield spots, which is good.
That's tough.
395 outfield games.
Look at this.
200 at short.
Jumbo Davis,
Yeah.
typically referred to as Jim, sometimes Big Jim. So I guess 5'11", 195 was big then. He in 1888 he saved a girl from drowning at Coney Island.
Huge.
Yeah. Good
And
job.
now-
Good job, Jumbo.
Her great-great-grandchildren are listening to this.
Yes. They probably don't even know.
That's awesome.
There's 8 people who their Baseball Reference name is Jumbo.
Dude. Jumbo Diaz.
He's the
Live.
most recent.
Blondie Purcell's birth name was William Aloysius Purcell. It says he was called Billy most of the time. So what are we doing?
We're just having fun.
Just making up names. And now, hold on. Phenomenal Smith. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Phenomenal Smith.
Ooh, what if he was terrible and that's the joke?
It could be.
Yeah, it looks like he was.
Why would a team... This is just a quote. It says, why would a team sabotage its own pitcher on the perils of nicknaming yourself phenomenal? So someone was like, they set him up for sabotage. It doesn't say. How do you not say, like, the nickname part?
Like, they know the story, but they didn't pass it along.
Yeah.
Which I respect. I respect that.
Yeah. Okay. Phenomenal Smith. Good job by him.
Good job.
That's your
His page is
1887
crazy.
Baltimore Orioles. Oyster Burns team.
Yeah.
They went 75 and 60. Finished in third in the American Association.
Tough.
Managed by Billy Barney. Come on. 1883. We have like records on the pictures of these guys. What are we doing?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love everything. Do we have to get to a second part of the show?
I think we got to do a match 5 at some point.
That is the last thing we have to do.
Do we have any news stories you want to talk about?
There is news in there if you want it.
Where are we at? Yeah, let's do some news.
Do a little bit of news.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
Conspiracy theorists think a town destroyed by wildfire was decimated by a massive laser. Officials warn of acid-shooting land lobsters roaming a national park in Texas. A pizza delivery guy takes one slice out of box after customer refuses to tip. Disney guests swim in flooded Magic Kingdom streets, and a small town in Ohio is home to the world's only cardboard boat museum.
I read the news today, oh boy.
What do you like, Jake?
Man, I always like a good laser story. You know that.
So, you think the conspiracy theorists are right?
Are you going to say they're wrong?
I don't know. It's a Vice magazine written by Mac Lamoureux, Toronto. The shirtless gray-bearded man meandered amidst the burned out of husk. The shirtless gray-bearded man meandered amidst the burned out of husk of what was. Does that make sense?
Burned out of husk?
Meandered amidst
So
the burned out of husk of what was a BC village.
Kind of.
I think
You
that's
walked
a tough
into-
opening sentence.
Oh, awful. You walked into...
Lose a lot of people quick.
Someone walked into a burnt field of corn. Like corn husks.
Can you try to read it and how
Okay.
BBD or maybe
Let me
you
see.
how do you think they wrote that?
The shirtless, gray-bearded man meandered amidst the burned out of husk of what was a BC village while excited. You know, it's a tough
So
sentence.
you even tried to add another word. That's the
Amid-
first
It seems
sentence.
like there should be another
The
word.
burned out of husk is the problem part of that.
burned.
Yeah.
The
They're missing
burned
something.
out of husk of what? Like that's not.
The burned out of husk of what was a BC village. While excitedly speaking to his face.
The second paragraph starts with, as the man put it, it looked like it was a fucking war zone. I get that sentence.
Okay, so I'm googling.
I understand
I
that.
googled the phrase "burned out of husk" and it's been used before. But when other people,
It should just be amidst the burned out husk. It should be no of.
yeah, there should be no of. And what other people do is they do the to connect them. I love doing that, the hyphen or whatever.
Hyphen.
So it should say, so it should read, the shirtless gray-bearded man meandered amidst the burned-out husk of what was a BC village. Hey, Vice, do you need a copy editor? I'm right here. Your first sentence blew it.
I read it out loud one time.
Just hey, literary people, I'm calling y'all out again. Make stuff easy to read, and more people will read it.
Yeah. Hemingway books have the literacy of like a fourth grader.
Simple.
I'm not mad at the author here. There's supposed to be somebody who fixes that.
Yeah.
I'm slightly mad at the author because still kind of a BS sentence. Don't bring that sentence your way.
I mean, even going
First sentence of the article.
and even that you started with meandered amidst. How do you meandered
Just gave it
amidst?
to
Over the article. I don't know. Someone got fucked by a laser. Midst.
Amidst.
Amidst.
The more you say, the less of a word it sounds like.
A little semantic satiation. So yeah, he thinks
We didn't do that.
he says it's suspicious that some trees didn't burn while others did. I don't know.
Nice. Hate it. I mean, there's a couple stories that are linked to either of us because one has lobsters in the title and one is pizza delivery.
Yeah, pizza delivery guy. I was a pizza delivery guy. He took a slice out after they didn't tip. Shut up. Some people don't tip, and they're assholes.
Yeah.
And your job as part of society is just to go,
That guy's an asshole.
that guy's an asshole. I hope I'm not an asshole or anyone that ever listens to me becomes one because of me. And then you move on.
So what about this? What if Domino's or whoever it was made a marketing campaign that was like, hey, and tip the driver. If you don't, they get a slice.
That would be funny. That's a really good marketing campaign. But then, like, so many people are going to be interested in that and think it's funny that the delivery drivers are just going to eat a lot of pizza and not get any money. So
yeah,
that
like
would
you'd
suck.
have to.
There's a video of this. Do you want to watch it?
Maybe. If it's a good video, yes. If it's a bad video, no.
Tough for me to know. Pizza delivery guy keeps the pizza on the side and then goes towards the doorbell. I think we're going to find out let's see. Is the volume on? Oh, great. Music. So he knocks on the door, puts the pizza on the ground. Oh, and they say just leave it. Like, Corona times, just leave it on the doorstep. So he knows that means he's not getting a tip. So he reaches down and takes a slice and eats it and walks away. I think that's the whole video there. So, yeah, pizza delivery guy's the jerk.
It was a bad video. Why'd you show me that?
My bad.
Thank you.
Oh, timeout. The pizza delivery guy keeps the pizza on the side, then goes towards the doorbell. He finds a sign that reads, "No money for tip. Please take a slice of pizza instead."
So there was an agreement.
I mean, it's tough because one of the perks of being a pizza guy is you have pretty easy access to pizza. So that's not
anyone
the
that
tip you
thinks
want.
offering the pizza delivery guy a slice of the pizza is something he can't already get for free.
Right.
So the internet's this got posted as like funny, and then the internet was like, no, you should tip, and you should tip.
You should tip.
On a delivery, yeah.
And now that delivery, because Seamless, and I've done this before, Seamless and DoorDash have ruined the way delivery drivers earn their tips now. It weirds me out. Like
Just hitting a percentage?
Hitting a percentage.
Yeah.
Because whether I bring you just cheesy bread for $5 or I bring you 3 pizzas
You're
for
delivering.
$50, I'm doing the same exact job.
Yeah.
So I'm advocating like both ways. Like if you order $200, you shouldn't have to give
Yeah.
a $20 tip. You're doing the same job. If you order like sometimes people do that and they order something small and they tip small and it's like, well, the next delivery that you took me away from could have been big. A delivery is a delivery. Just $5 if you're $5 minimum, $10 max. Depends if you're feeling nice. That's how you should tip for delivery.
I think the unfortunate part of it is that with non-tippers and people are so bad with cash nowadays. I think net result to get the most amount of money, the way DoorDash and those apps have it set up is probably best.
Yeah.
But you provide a good point. It shouldn't matter on the quantity of food.
The tattoo place or someone in a store in the same plaza as Domino's in college would order delivery. So you'd have to literally walk it 20 feet to them.
Right.
And then they wouldn't tip because they're like, it's only, walking next door.
Right there.
And I'm like, well, fuck. Now my name goes to the bottom of the queue. So you just wasted a lot of potential money I could have made and you didn't give me any
If
money.
anything,
Like-
could have gotten something big in the next 20
You
minutes.
could have walked across the street and picked it up, asshole.
Yeah. A delivery is a delivery, All right. It's not like if the waitress, you order a ton of food, they have to do more work. You order less food, they have to do less work. You're still taking away from other tables, but the amount of work is the same.
Yeah, you need the baseline, what you're giving them, and escalate it based on the amount you're ordering. But
Fighting over addresses with other drivers is a pretty funny behind the scenes of delivery driving. 10 Bishop Lane, $10 tip. Still remember the address. $10 tip every time. If that came up and you saw someone doctoring the queue like Muhammad did one time, it's like, hey,
No.
that's me. I get 10 Bishop Lane. It's my $10.
I know what's going on there.
Yeah. All right.
So do you want to talk about that story?
When Muhammad fucked with the queue?
No, the pizza box slice out of the pizza.
We did it pretty good.
Oh, all right.
We were all over it. Officials warn of acid shooting land lobsters roaming National Park.
They look a little scary. They're tiny, I think. If that's not tiny,
Yeah, there's no scale there.
then
Need a banana.
screw the world. But
They're called vinegaroons.
I don't think you can say that.
They're relatively benign unless you annoy them. They are also known as whip scorpions. They can pinch with their heavy mouth parts.
Out of their burrows in search of food and love. Yeah, Dallas Jake. They're 3-inch creatures.
They're little guys.
Claps for Rachel Trent, who wrote this article. I had no issues with the way she presented the information. It was easy to
We got
navigate,
everything
and
we
we got
wanted.
everything we wanted. That's good journalism. Do you care about Disney? People swam in a flooded Magic Kingdom?
No, good for them.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny video.
Oh, go look at the kids. This is like
Kids looked happy.
this is awesome. Actually,
We're having fun.
it's that's a way to take a miserable trip from Disney and then you have a ton of fun.
Yeah, that's literally what every parent told afterwards. They're like, yeah, we didn't get to do any rides, but the kids had a blast because there was a big puddle.
And while it's happening, you say, hey, you just gotta let them. Puddles are so fun. I mean, when it rained down the shore when I was a little kid, and me and my cousin, if it was heavy storm, all right, let's go get the bikes and ride through puddles. That was the
Good
plan.
time.
It's a great time.
Traditional fun.
Tradition. Good job by Disney.
Grab a kid, put their head under the water for a second just so they feel it.
Yeah. Oh, good. You can hold your breath.
Don't fuck with me.
A small town in Ohio is home to the world's only cardboard boat museum. Now, I got a little bit of an issue on the visual here. It looks like a garage and an indoor facility. At one point, you're going to have to prove to me that these things float.
Right.
You got to have pictures of them in the water or have some in the water. They got a lot of prizes. They got a lot of trophies for these cardboard floats.
So maybe do they have to float once a year and then they retire? These look like they float.
If we ever have a Jomboy Media vacation,
Sure.
we should do team building. You got to make cardboard boat.
Okay.
It's always fun at camp or something. You make
Yeah. My dad's company when he worked in New Jersey, they did a ton of retreats like that. they were like doing well, so they would like go all out with their company. And they would always get the VHS of like, they had a videographer follow them around. Sure. It was the 90s. And the one I remember most is they had to make a boat, a 2-person boat out of cardboard, and then paddle across.
Yeah.
Like use it.
Yeah, they had to paddle across.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, that looks like a lot of fun.
They used to do that at Central every year, and we were like, it looks cool, but you don't actually do it.
You do it if you're at a vacation and all the supplies are on the beach, and they say split up, build
you
your
gotta
best boat,
be
and go.
into
right,
and there's no pressure.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, again, the sinking thing just didn't seem like a win.
Well, you're in a bathing suit and you're in like 3 feet of water.
No, it's not a fear of drowning. It's a fear of my boat has
you
very
don't
little
wanna get
chance of
wet.
success.
Being, like, usable.
Sometimes you can do a race, and then even if you're just laying on top cardboard
Right.
swimming, you might be a winner.
Now I'm just swimming.
Yeah.
And that's not fun for me.
Yeah, it's true. Be cool if there was like bottle rockets, but water rockets. Those got to exist, like bottle rockets that can skim atop a pool. It's like think less dangerous than a bottle rocket, but some type of toy.
Okay.
Where like they have those torpedo things for underwater, but some type of toy that's like a Matchbox car, but it goes over the water like. Whoop.
So like rides the water.
Yeah, rides the top of the water. Pool toy. Rides top of water. It's got to exist.
Water's tough. Do you have it electronic?
I don't know how they're doing it. Pool rocket
Water's
toy.
tough. Like even those wabobas, which are made to like bounce, you gotta whip them pretty good.
I love the Woboba balls.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I want to get a jacuzzi. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
You said it a few times now.
I think we could save up and get one for ourselves in a couple of years once we die down from all the initial house costs. They're not crazy expensive.
No.
But how much is like heat then?
People said it's not much.
Really?
Yeah.
You can probably do it right. It's been there.
When you talked about this last time in the chat, someone said it's like $14 a month to heat. Which, again, that could be the most wrong thing in the world ever.
It could be like if you got a
in
jacuzzi
my
you couldn't
head,
fit in.
100% per now.
$14 a month plus the down payment of the jacuzzi.
Because I think it's like, you turn it on, you leave it on warm mode, which probably is kind of an energy-saving mode. And then when you want to use it, you go out 10 minutes beforehand and juice it up. Hey, Jake Storielli, your hot tub expert. These next 2.5 hours are going to be the best time of your life. Bubble up.
Okay, so this says it's like $1 a day.
Don't put your dick in that.
Presumably if you didn't like fully do it every day. It's like you're not gonna, but
I mean, $1 a day, anything that costs $1 a day is worth it.
Anything.
If you
I'd
use
pay
it
$1.
every day.
I'd pay it. Nah.
If you use it once a month, then you're
Worth it.
paying $30 for something.
But I mean, you say that again, and then how many subscription models do you have that are $30 a month?
Right.
That's a lot of money. I
wish
take
I
back
didn't.
everything I said almost.
One day I got to download one of those apps that's like,
Cleans up all your
Yeah.
subscriptions.
Like,
here's
I've
the
probably
subscriptions
been
you gotta get rid of.
I've
Isn't that
probably
just your
been
bank?
paying for Planet Fitness for the past while.
Just go to your. I don't do it for myself, but I think you can go to your bank and then just say regular.
They put up a little more fight now than they used to originally. Like, I feel like our post-college days, you could walk in there and just be like, hey, they're charging me for this. Can you make that stop? And they're like, okay, we're your bank. Now I think the companies fought back and were like, well, you got to, like, prove it, blah, blah, blah.
Huh? Katie does this for us. You just go online and find your regular charges. Then you call that company and cancel your
I think
subscription.
depending on the company,
I think
they'll put up
what you're talking
the bank
about
will
is
put up a fight.
I think what you were mentioning is that you used to be able to just go
You're
to the
trying
bank
to
and they'd
backtrack the
stop
old
charges
payments?
from happening.
No,
No.
like, so
I
if
have-
you sign
I-
up for some companies for
Yeah.
a monthly thing,
Yeah.
like, I think there's some stuff out there in their contract that, like, you can't cancel it.
I mean, until X date or something, you can't just.
Like,
you-
through
You're
your
locked
bank.
into a year or something.
Like, you could, if you get,
I found the disconnect.
Let's say it's a
I'm
magazine.
not having the bank cancel it. I'm finding out via the website,
Yes.
calling the company.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I was saying where it started was you used to be able to do that through the bank. And I think you phrased it, Katie does it through the bank. So that's
she
why
ju-
I
no,
thought
she
you were
just
talking
finds
about
them. I just said you go to the website on the
that.
bank and find
yeah.
them.
No, back in the day, you could do it through the bank. You just be like, hey, can you stop that? And they'd say, okay. And then I think all the companies fought back and were like, hey, you can't, just because someone tells you to stop paying us, they already signed an agreement that they would pay us.
Yeah, we have cancellation fees or
Yeah.
whatever. I get it. It says around $30 a month if you heat it up in the winter as well.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. How much electricity?
It's like $1 a day.
All right.
Anything's worth $1 a day.
I googled hot tub and I clicked shopping. Let's see this out.
Are you shopping for a hot tub right now? Because it seems like you are.
I'm thinking about
They
it.
probably have payment plans and stuff.
Oh, with a
Probably make it
payment
really
plan.
easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting a hot tub.
Dude, I love
official.
I mean, coming home, I would use it. That's the thing. Some people wouldn't. Like, I would just sit in there for the end of the day. My back hurts.
Do it.
Get in the hot tub.
Get a TV in sight. That's
You would
living,
do it
people.
more often than just like once a week for over the summer. Like you would do it pretty often.
Yeah, it would be like an end of the day thing, like relaxing.
Like
thing.
end of most days.
You just have to get one that heats up
home.
relatively quick enough.
Yeah.
Scorching yourself in a hot tub with the jets going, that's nice. So the Cardboard Boat Museum. We did that. Now, want to play match 5?
Let's play a little match 5. Yeah, I'm there. You take it.
Before we do that, did we want to talk about the show we all watch?
Ted Lasso?
Oh, we've talked
Oh,
about
you
wanting
didn't
to do
like
that on the
episode
show.
1.
It was just the biggest setup episode ever.
Ted Lasso discussion. Spoilers.
Spoilers coming. Ted Lasso discussion. Yeah, episode 1. I mean, it was just pure setup. Going with the dog kill off the bat, it just doesn't get me in a big mood. And I don't know. Like obviously it's Ted Lasso. It's good to be back, but you just hoped it was setting everything up, which I think it did for episode.
Yeah, they
2.
have to establish
Right.
what's going on. So.
But I mean, even, you could see some of the stuff coming, like when they have, it opens up with Roy Kent and he's screaming, but they're not showing everything.
That
else.
was-
You're
that
like,
was-
okay. It's gonna be a group of little girls. Like that's
sometimes in movie making, you have to you make the audience feel smart. But I agree.
Well, and that's the
I don't
fine
think I don't
line.
think anyone actually was surprised when they cut to the kids.
I think me. Expectations is everything in life. So the first episode of Ted Lasso back, I'm putting that on a pedestal for a while, and to have it come up and be all
For
the
it to be like as
all
set
the
up of an
you're
episode. as
you're
that could have
hoping that
been.
it's set up stuff. We haven't seen stuff come to fruition yet. So at this point, you can only hope. Which Ted Lasso has earned the respect that you feel like they're gonna do it. Yeah. But no, I very much loved episode 2. Like fully back on track.
I think that's why a lot of shows, when they do the season launch, they do 2 at
Two at
first.
once.
Like because you get the setup,
Right.
then you get it, or they do the first episode as longer.
Right.
A lot of shows,
So you get to do
or
a
at least in
little
the
more.
past,
That
they
makes
used to do
sense.
that for that reason.
Makes sense.
Roy was the star of episode 1, though. Like
Yeah.
like when he was like, you need someone that like makes you feel like you're on fire or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that was a good scene.
Struck by lightning.
I mean, he's been hot this whole season. I mean, he was hilarious in studio. I mean, you kind of know what's coming, but still, that was fantastic. When he walks up to the desk and is it Roy Kent, he just says, "Fuck off." Still the same Roy. I love it. like you've just made that character so real.
Kicking the chair lever thing, I think, resonates with particularly.
Did he
you.
do that? Did I
Yeah,
miss that?
he does it
Right
before,
before they start, yeah.
I
he
think
like
I've
fully
done that-
sits down. Did it 3 times last week.
But yeah, Jake wasn't here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a way I sit when Jake's not here.
It happens to you a little more than I think you're.
No,
you're
It's
a
happened
3 to
before,
1.
but it happened a bunch last week when
the
you
way
weren't
it happened to me
here.
the last couple weeks was bizarre
Okay.
because I just kicked it, and then like it got instant down.
Yeah.
Usually, like to this low.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Instantly, like as down as that chair goes.
I
It
think
wasn't
I
like a slow like.
I think I subconsciously check now. It can sometimes be in range of my calves, and that's when you're having a bad time.
Do you remember when I locked it and you guys thought I was crazy?
Yes.
And I was like, my chair
after
doesn't-
that, I found out mine was locked that whole time.
Yeah, we were on opposite ends of the spectrum. Was the disconnect there? What else could I mean? Keely watching the video after seeing Jamie, and you're like, oh my god, like, are they gonna actually ruin Roy and Keely right now? And then to see it's his crying video, that was pretty good.
But I think
you
Jamie
go-
reminded her because Jamie was being all vulnerable. So she was like, I like that, but she didn't. She stayed with Roy.
Yeah. So you go through the emotions like, oh no, cheating. Oh no, using videos of Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Roy crying.
Right.
And the way
Landon
they
is good.
tied
Good
it together with, and I didn't see this one coming, and I think it was obvious, but the whole, with Jamie saying, my dad, I did it because without him. And then Sam saying,
Right.
you're like, my dad loves that you're around. And then him coming to the realization, Jamie's a
needs
good
to do
dad.
that.
I was like, oh, that was really good writing because it was there, like very there. I'm sure a lot of people caught
In
it.
hindsight.
But I didn't. Like, good writing.
No, and that's it was a pretty good way to bring Jamie in the fold, and it kind of lays out a good path for the soccer and a lot of the exchanges that are going to go on and character growth. We got the first good exchange between the Doc and Ted at the end.
Yeah.
Really good one. You can call me Doc. Thank God. I was trying my best.
Yeah.
It's really good. What else is going on with you? Like,
Well, the doctor and the Doctor Ted relationship and the he's gonna go
right.
to her. That's, you can see that. But like she's being like extra icy in the first like episode and
Right.
a half. And they finally have a kind of the breakthrough. And she also kind of unlocks with the dad stuff, well, you keep tying. Is that good enough? Is that not that's not broke?
Yeah, that
So
was good.
then-
She was like, results do matter,
Yeah.
which is Beard's whole thing.
That was their like fight at the end of season 1.
They need to get what's his name? Nate the Great. They need to get this storyline
Off of him bullying
quicker.
the kid.
Yeah, they need to resolve that quicker. 'Cause
Yeah, it needs to be next episode.
he's not funny or enjoyable
Right.
As charming.
as a villain. He needs to be the other way again. So something needs to, maybe Jamie needs to set him straight, or like something needs to happen to get Nate the Great off this
Jamie
cycle
hasn't
into the
been
next.
there, and Jamie hasn't been there since Nate became a coach, so he comes back like, you're being an asshole now.
Yeah, something like that. And then Roy eventually is going to come back to the team in some manner. I told Jake, we were just driving, I said, I think, someone's going to go to him for advice, be it Jamie or Sam, and then eventually at the end it's going to be like, well, you've been coaching us all year anyway.
Maybe Keely
Yeah.
links them up or something.
Yeah.
That they start that. Yeah, I could see that. Or,
Everybody's been individually going to him all year for
Yeah,
help as
or
is.
he does the TV gig, he kills it, and then he gets the job coaching opportunity, and they're like, well, you were great on TV. Like, he says a line on TV like,
Likes
I
being
could.
part of the game again.
Or maybe someone shit talks Ted or something, and they're like, "God, not even the great Roy Kent could help save AFC Richmond." And he's like, "Fuck off." Love Roy Kent. I want our buddy Nick to start walking more stiff.
Yeah, Luke was laughing because all of his mannerisms are just...
Yeah,
Because he's probably
Which
our
is
height,
good.
but he's got to play bigger.
he's good.
Did you watch Dave at all? We talked
No,
about...
I'm behind on Dave. Behind
I'm
on
almost
Dave.
out on it. I think there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah?
though. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't leave in a great place.
Yeah, they just.
He's just an asshole. It's just Dave being an
The
asshole.
theme
every
of the
episode.
season has
To kind
been
of-
he's just an asshole, not.
Nate the Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Little Dicky be fun and shit.
Yeah.
I want to see Nate be a little quirky, timid, and sweet.
I don't dislike the sensitivities and the anxiety-ridden stuff. Like, you can still... it's not like I just...
You can
like,
still
hey,
be going
do
through
fart and
that.
dick jokes, little dick. Like, I just... There's no jovial tone to the show anymore.
Right. Which
There's
is like a
some
complete
He's not
change.
like he can be like not treating people the way he's supposed to and realizing that, but he still like does the funny stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
what they got to do.
I mean, it
with him.
very much seemed when Little Dicky was doing Dave, he wanted to show like that it was real. Like, you could have real scenes and you could also have the milking scene, and like that he could show a little range on it, and it seemed like he
there's
just
real
went.
issues with this.
He just went all the way with it. Which,
And there's been funny moments in the season, but
yeah,
the funny to serious ratio is a little off.
who knows? Maybe he's
Like
in it.
season 1 was really good at the
The
ratio.
8-season long run, and this was his dick season. We'll see.
We will see.
Let's play some.
Match 5. Down, match 5 trivia game. We've been
Match
playing
five.
this game
Match
a
5.
lot.
Can you match these 5 things?
Throw a hat on. This is a game. It's so easy. Everyone can play. You just got to name 5 things. You get a topic. You got to name 5 things. You got to try and name the same 5 things that the host names. So we'll play. So explaining it is kind of a waste because once you see us play, you'll understand it easily. You can get your copy of Match 5 Trivia by going to match5trivia.com and save 15% off by entering coupon code Jomboy. Discount code Jomboy. Save 15% off your order when you use the coupon code Jomboy. You only need 3 people to play, as we do here. We've been playing a lot. It's a good conversation starter. If you have family members that you know the conversations are just going to lead to drama or politics or stuff you don't like,
Thank
you just play Match 5 Trivia, and then you'll just be talking about dumb stuff.
Match 5 trivia. And that's their song.
I think their song is actually Match 5 Trivia. But I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll ask them. I had a concept for a game the other day.
Line Rider?
I don't know.
Okay. Who's first? Jake, you can go first. I superimposed my face over a random fan's face in this Shohei video,
I think we've got a good one for me.
and the kid just reached out and said, "That's my face."
Nice.
Put your face over my face.
It's your face on my face. Get your house off my house. Now that's a good joke. All right, boys. This is going to be fun.
Okay, we got a good one.
It's going to be fun. Name the 5 greatest basketball players of all time. Name the 5 greatest basketball players of all time.
Okay.
This is interesting. I haven't done this for myself in a while.
Yeah, I don't know like where you go here, so
I think I'm putting
Done.
kind of chalk, but
I'm done. It is me. I'm done with the thing.
I think you're going to put an answer that I'm going to agree with more than an answer I wrote down.
It is I.
But I have my 5 written.
It is time for Match 5 Trivia.
Okay. I don't want to say I surprised myself. Let's check some boxes. MJ.
Yep.
Michael Jordan.
I got him.
LeBron.
Yep.
I put him.
Kobe.
I didn't think you were
I
gonna,
didn't think you were
I
going
didn't-
to
Really?
I didn't think you were going to triple up in this generation.
There's
Okay.
different generations, but
Well, I went.
our lifetimes.
Yeah.
I thought
So
about
Kobe.
writing him.
I put
Wouldn't have been
Shaq.
in the top 5.
Did you just cross off your 5th?
Kind of.
Okay.
It was a mental thing.
Okay. I didn't have
No
Shaq.
Shaq.
I thought about him though.
Man, I
was
always
trying to
just
think of
get
a
caught
5th.
up. Man, Prime Shaq was just a different dude. People aren't going to like that, and that's fine, but that's... And then Kevin Durant. KD.
Didn't put him.
Okay. What'd you guys have?
Wait, are you missing one? Did you only
MJ,
say-
LeBron, Shaq, KD.
So you need, and Kobe. you wrote
Kobe.
down. Gotcha. I had Magic, Wilt, and Kareem.
Ooh.
I had Magic. I was just trying to go down the decade. So I did Magic and Bird to cover the
Sure.
80s.
Double there.
And then in case you were going more historical, I put Bill Russell because he's won so many.
Wow.
He's like a
Rings.
Family Feud top 5.
Rings.
As between Russell, Kareem, Shaq for 5. So now I wish I had Shaq.
I tried to cover my decades.
I'm a
And
pretty
Kobe
big
was
players
there,
get
but-
better as time goes along.
But we did this with
Yes.
baseball, and you named like Babe Ruth, and
Well, he's the babe.
I know.
He's the babe.
I agree with that. I just
Yeah.
So I got 2. How many did you get? 3?
2.
Yeah, 2.
We all got
We
2.
all 3 got the same.
Wow.
The
All
same
right,
2 we
BBD.
matched.
Throw BBD a card.
And Magic Will Kareem rounded out my 5. Let's see. Okay. 5 potato chip flavors.
Flavors.
Flavors of potato chip.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Depends.
Unless you... Can we just not do plain?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can agree to that. Variants. I was going to put it so because
Original, I think.
Yeah,
is the
and I thought-
flavor
So
there.
we're just
Which I think would have played, but it's out.
Do it.
Dead. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm 1 short.
Me too.
I think I just rounded out my 5.
Why? I feel like, there's so many damn flavors. Why can't I think of...
Yeah.
Because you're trying to go like what everyone's gonna get.
I think there's a very obvious one I'm missing for some reason.
Right. I have my 5.
Potato chip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And flavor.
Flavor.
My 5th is a weird one, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
So my 5, we got barbecue.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta check it off. Salt and vinegar,
Yep. You're in order with me so far right now.
Also with me.
sour cream and onion.
Yep.
Yep.
That's my
3 for
3rd as
3.
In
well.
order. These were the 2 that I'm not sure if you guys are matched. Cheddar and sour cream.
Cheddar and sour cream's by 4. Wow.
And then number 5 is
I had
lime.
I had cheddar. Are we counting
Yeah,
that?
I count.
Yeah.
I'd count that.
Okay. So yeah,
lime 5.
we all have the first 4.
We all have the same first
We all
4?
have the same first 4.
Okay, so I could not think of a 5 at all. I went black pepper.
I went Harvest Garden because
a
I was
flavor?
thinking of that's the best.
That's the sun chip.
The sun chip best flavor of chip is Harvest
When
Garden.
we in Denver,
I think we said that was the best chip, so that was what I got.
in Denver at the event, they had like chips and stuff at a table upstairs for us. We needed like a break, and there was like a big bowl of sun chips. I hadn't had sun chips in a while. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, these are really
They
really
are
good.
arguably the best chip.
Looks like Kit
Very
80 had
underrated.
the same 4 as us as well.
If we
in the same order.
if we left original, I think we go 5 for 5.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because we would have maybe not in the same order though.
Yeah.
Well,
like that
I
are
was
for-
debating leaving it out.
I had original as my 2.
If I realized
gonna
how
write it
if I
third.
realized how stuck I was going to get on the 5th, then I would have
Yeah.
went original.
It seemed like there was going to be a ton of options. I get
Yeah,
it.
it did. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny that we went in the same order for the first 4. All right.
that's cool.
Well, we're all tied then.
So we're all
We're
so
all
I've got,
tied.
This puts me in a good spot and you guys in a bad spot to win.
Maybe.
So you just need. Well, you're gonna tie somebody.
I cannot
You're gonna
lose
tie
the
somebody.
game
You cannot lose.
in this round.
So we might be going to a tiebreaker.
Name 5 words synonymous with idiot.
Idiot.
Not gonna write the bad word.
Synonymous with idiot.
This is tougher, I think, than I thought it was going to be originally.
Two of my words are kind of the same word.
I almost wrote a word that I don't think even works, and I definitely don't think you guys would match with, so I'm erasing that. Okay. You guys good?
Good.
Dumb or dummy?
Yes.
Stupid.
I have stupid.
Fool.
I have fool.
Yes, I have fool.
Moron.
Moron I have.
I do not have more.
I didn't have stupid, which I'm really mad about because that's the obvious one.
Stupid.
Special.
Yeah, I don't have it, but
I couldn't think of a fifth at all.
I was thinking
fifth.
of the word that's being nice for, and
I couldn't
was
think of a
mad at
fifth.
myself.
Well, I know special was my fifth, but I was having a hard time thinking of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, special. I was thinking of a different word.
What did you have, Jake?
I had dummy, stupid, fool, Jake, clown.
So you had dumb, stupid, fool.
Dummy, stupid, fool.
I was the same order I went.
I had dummy, moron, fool.
So I won. I
Yeah,
win the
so
game.
you do win.
I got.
You got
We all
4?
got. He
I
got,
got
4.
four.
You and I each got 3.
Let's go.
So you guys tied with.
I had,
11
I had
points.
dunce, and I had
9.
dumbass written. I was like, well, that's kind of the same word as dummy. So then I slashed in case you were gonna say not to do that.
I did
put
dumb and
dolt.
dummy slash, yeah. So I got 10 points. You guys got 8.
Yeah, most.
yeah.
It's got to be the most we've matched.
9.
In a
9.
me.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, that was a very close
Yeah,
round.
9.
F.
Jake had the toughest one. We all only got 2 on Jake's.
No Kobe. A little disappointed.
I just thought I covered that.
Yeah, I didn't
Spectrum.
think Kobe would be in your personal top 5. I didn't know where he was. I guess it's more just he's not in mine. But
Dudes.
Match 5 trivia. Get yourself a set and go play. And they got his hats. How's that hat wear? Nice?
Yeah.
seems
actually,
like visually
wears
it looks
okay.
like it's fitting you well.
Where's okay?
I'm going to throw mine on, and then we can play the beautiful outro music. And hats off to another, besides a disappointing box opening, a really nice episode of Jomboy and Jake Radio, and we appreciate everyone that tuned in and listened with us. We love you dearly. 2 claps, and we're out.
And ladies and gentlemen, Joe's McFly, get in here.
Jomboy Jake Radio, the only show you'll ever need. BBD, snacks and tea. Wednesday afternoon, Jomboy Jake Radio. 2 hours of your life, drafting things with your short teams. You'll never have to strive. I might sound a little crazy, but it's the best breaking time.